and welcome back to my channel. Well, somebody had requested that I make fried chicken and waffles, and today's your lucky day. We are going to be making some fried chicken and waffles. So here I have some chicken that I went ahead and washed in lemon juice and vinegar. I have 1 egg, some buttermilk. I'll be using some ginger powder, complete seasoning, seasoned salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I have my very own all-purpose seasoning here. I leave the link to this in the description box. I have some smoked paprika and some chicken bouillon. So what you want to do here is combine all of your seasonings so that it can be easily distributed onto your chicken. Next, we will generously coat our chicken with the seasonings, but we won't be using all of it. We'll leave 1/4 of it back to add to our flour when we're ready to fry our chicken. We'll season our flour with what's left. So we'll set this aside and we will generously massage our chicken with this seasoning, and then we'll add our egg and our buttermilk. Once everything is well combined, we will place this in our refrigerator overnight. You don't want to rush this process, guys. If you want your chicken to taste amazing and seasoned right down to the bone, you need to let this brine in the refrigerator overnight or for at least 8 hours. So fast forward to the next day, we'll be fixing our waffles first. And here I have some all-purpose flour, some melted butter, buttermilk, eggs, some vanilla extract, sugar, and some baking powder. First, we'll combine all of our dry ingredients. We'll add our baking powder and our sugar to the flour, mix until well combined. I will not be using any salt in the recipe because I am using salted butter. But if you're not using salted butter, you can add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Next, we'll combine all of our wet ingredients, starting with our butter, eggs, vanilla extract, and our buttermilk. We'll mix until it's well combined. Now add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and mix to combine. But do not overmix your batter. One thing you never want to do is overmix your waffle batter. So as long as everything comes together, you'll stop right there. And this is how I like my batter when I'm making waffles. If you like yours more runny, you can just add more milk. So this is a non-stick waffle maker, but I still like to add a little bit of oil spray to ensure that my waffles will not stick. After we add the oil spray, I'll now go ahead and add my batter, and we will let this cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. So this waffle maker, it doesn't get the waffles like crispy. So if you're like me and you like your waffles crispy on the outside but nice and soft on the inside, here's a little hack. I like to put this in my air fryer for about 4 minutes on 400 degrees. And after it comes out of the air fryer, this is how it is. Like the one at the bottom here, this one, I didn't put that one in the air fryer. I put this one at the top in the air fryer, and it is nice and crispy on the outside, but soft and fluffy on the inside. That's how I like my waffles. So let's make a quick sauce for our chicken and waffles. We'll add some honey, some maple syrup, and we'll add a little hot sauce, or you can add a little cayenne pepper if you like, but I prefer the hot sauce. So we'll add them in here and let it come up to a slight simmer, and we'll turn the heat off. Once you turn your heat off, we will now add a tablespoon of butter here and just remove this from the heat and set it aside. This will be our delicious sauce that we will drizzle over our chicken and waffles. So here I have my chicken. By the way, I did take this out of the fridge 2 hours prior so that it can come up to room temperature. One thing you never want to do is fry cold chicken. So let your chicken come up to room temperature. Here I have some self-rising flour that I'll be using. And we have our seasonings here that we saved from, yesterday. And if you don't have self-rising flour, you can always add some baking powder to your all-purpose flour. It's better to do that because it makes the chicken extra crispy. Next, we'll coat our chicken in the flour generously, just making sure that all the creases and the crevices are well coated. And guys, after frying chicken so many times, I have realized that I don't like a super thick breading on my chicken. I don't like that hard, super thick breading on my chicken, so I will not be breading my chicken twice. I will just do it once, and that is perfect for me. If you like that super thick breading on your chicken, what you can do is dip it back into the buttermilk after you put it once in the flour. Dip it back into the buttermilk, and then you bread it twice. You can double dip it. But I don't like that, so I will not be doing that today. Once all of our chicken is well coated with the flour, we will set it aside and allow it to sit for about 10 minutes while we get our oil ready. So here in my preheated oil, I will now add my chicken. I will try to add the biggest pieces of chicken first. You want to fry the chicken that's the same size so that they can all be done at the same time. So we will add the chicken here and we will let this fry for about 10 to 12 minutes. You don't have to flip the chicken if you're deep frying it in enough oil. After 12 minutes, our chicken should be now done. And what we'll do is remove them and we'll carry on with the same process until we're all done. Look how my chicken looks nice and golden brown. This is exactly what you want. So after you're done frying, this is how your chicken should be looking. Nice and crispy and golden brown. Okay guys, so this is how I make a super delicious and mouth-watering fried chicken and waffles. Whoever asked for the recipe, I hope it met all of your expectations, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will be leaving all the ingredients and measurements down in my description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!